Hello viewers, me and Team here. Welcome to another Let's Play of Civilization IV, and I mentioned it in the previous video that I recorded, but it's going to be on YouTube much later than this video, so if you want to see the entirety of, well, Elizabeth, you'll get to see this eventually, but I'm going to start uploading these earlier. Anyway, this is going to be Monarch Student, whatever that number is, looks like 25, yes, 25, whatever. And we were going to be using Charlemagne. So I downloaded that as a zip, unzipped the version for Immortal, which is, here it is, Charlie Immortal, and saved it into my World Builder Saves folder. So now I can play in this Monarch Student game on Immortal difficulty. Excellent. And yeah, we're just going to go with an old classic Charlie horse. Yes. Holy Roman Empire, that's fine. We're not going to go too crazy. We'll be playing this on Immortal and in normal game speed because other game speeds kind of break the game one way or another, so at least for standard maps. Someone is asking me, me and team, do you think that the game is balanced around, playing a speed for a given map? And I think that's true. Like, Quick is probably meant for smaller maps, whereas Epic and Marathon are meant for larger maps. I don't think there's like a specific map size that really tailors a speed, but in general I would say that that's how it is. And okay, here we have something interesting. We have wet corn. That is a very strong tile. We don't want to lose it. We have a tile here that's probably a strategic resource because it is surrounded by forests. It is not forested itself, and the game doesn't usually do that unless it's putting something. Well, it looks like there's a chance there's something here, and we have a crappy wheat tile over there. Some jungle up there, so, and yeah, we're probably in the equator because we are looking at Ivory, and Ivory only goes so far north or south. Plus the desert and stuff. Well, we'll see. Anyway, I really don't think I can see anything that would cause me not to settle in place, but I'll go ahead and move the scout first. There's no huts or events in this game, so it's fine. Oh, nope, there's just Silk there. Alright, so we have some riverside, that's decent. But really the combination of wet corn and the ivory tile is what makes this a decent capital instead of a cruddy one. But wet corn is very good, so I'm not going to complain about that, especially since there's a good chance we have something here. My guess would be odds on that it's horse, but it could easily be copper or iron too. But I think horse is most likely. Anyway, we start with hunting and mysticism. Rookie mistake here would be to go for religion. There's really nothing that would give us an advantage to beat other AIs which start with mysticism to a religion. Plus, we need to work our special tile, so I'm going agriculture first. Moving on to the next turn, I have lots and lots of silk, so I'm probably going to want to be trading that. Not sure if calendar is going to be as high a priority as the other game. We do have a second calendar happy, so possibly. This is on Immortal, so I can rely on the AI to take a little bit more rapidly for me. Maybe it won't screw itself over with that. And alright, the German Empire. And not Bismarck. Bismarck is more warmonger-like than is Freddy. Freddy here is marble and wheat, and I don't really see a whole lot that's in between us of value, and there's lots of desert. Did they put arid? No, okay. I just happen to be in an arid area of the world, I guess. Oh geez. If he's met Frederick, they'll probably hate each other because Togo tends to have a pretty low peace weight, which is what the warmongers tend to have, and Frederick tends to have a pretty high peace weight, which is what the tree huggers tend to have. So it's just a matter of choice, I guess. I do see stone. Stone is, if I don't have a lot of quality land to settle, then I can try to use stone for pyramids because that's really all I can do. I'm not going to be able to get the marble without rushing Frederick. I don't really want to rush Frederick because I want him to be a distraction for Tokugawa, who's coming from my east, so I guess I should explore to my east to see if I can try to wall him. But yeah, if I leave Frederick in, Tokugawa will probably hate him. Yeah, see? And that will leave me off the hook from Toku, most likely. So I'd prefer not to rush Frederick out right away. Alright, have agriculture in. Probably want to go for bronze working. I do want bronze working for some mass expansion, but I'm not certain that it's my best tech to go next. I'm debating that. Mining. The other thing I could do is go for an animal husbandry resource. I think bronze working's fine though, because I can chop a lot of trees. I can get onto any good land that I really want. So yeah, I'll go for mining bronze working next, and that's standard. And oh, it looks like I do have a source of marble available to me. So alright, what I'm going to do then is I'm going to try to get my hands on this kind of cruddy wheat and gold site. I'll probably put it right here. Oops. Junker Roller Splat. And the reason I'm putting it at Junker Roller Splat is because if once I have civil service, if you have a city tile on the desert, you can spread irrigation through it. And but otherwise, you cannot spread irrigation onto that. And I really don't have any other sources other than my capital with which to spread, and it would be a longer distance. And you know, what if I want to cottage my capital? Then I'd have to farm. It could be done. It wouldn't be a huge deal, but I might as well put it there. Get the oasis tile right away. Can whip a monument, and yeah, get some happiness with the gold to grow the capital a little bit faster as well. Moving on to the next turn, we have Saladin, who is well, compared to the first two people we met, who are very extremes on the piece weight, Saladin's more neutral. He's coming from the west, so I really have to expand quickly in general to get some cities, get some stuffs. Actually, did he say what kind of map it is? Pangea. Oh, well, okay. We're going to meet everybody then. And yeah, that means I'm going to want to put the pedal down on expansion something fierce, not delay too much at all. It doesn't look like anybody's to my east straight up. If Toku came from the east, he's probably up there. So I'll just take the city, maybe try to sneak in a marble pig city. I don't know what I'll do with the rice then. I'll explore here. Maybe I can use something else for the marble. But okay, got that. I'm going to make a couple warriors. I'm probably not going to need a lot of warriors for barbs on this map because there's so many AI. They have so many units on Immortal. They're going to be absorbing a lot themselves. Kublai Khan, reasonably low piece weight, not quite as low as Genghis. And yeah, they're still pleased. And apparently Saladin's on a lowish piece weight as well, but not too low. Saladin's must be pretty neutral, and Toku must have rolled a reasonably higher one on his scale for him to be pleased with Sal, and Sal not to be angry with the Germans. Okay, let's see here. Yeah, bronze working, that'll do me well. Let's see. I really after that, maybe animal husbandry, maybe. And yeah, with a monument, I would get a border pop block with about 33 turns. Actually, a little bit less than that because I'll get double culture from the palace after 1,000 years. So border pop from the capital, border pop from here. Probably be able to wall the culture off from Frederick into this region. So I just need to confirm that Japan can't come from here, and I should be okay. It's really mysterious though because it came from the east. So his scout did. I mean, he could have just looped around and then bumped into me, but I really want to confirm that I'm not just going to let somebody settle into this land easily. And oh geez, Julius Caesar. So this is becoming an increasingly warmonger map. I can't promise I'll win this because it's Pangea. If I get dogpiled, I am probably going to lose, or at least be in a lot of trouble. I am protective. I'll probably want to favor hill cities in directions where the AI can attack me. I did do that in the Elizabeth Let's Play as well, as you guys already seen on YouTube, regardless of when I upload this particular video. That I did finish recording the Elizabeth Let's Play. I like to have a little bit of buffer, though, for when I record videos versus release them. Just because sometimes things come up and I can't record videos all the time. So if I have a nice set, so to speak, and I definitely should have improved the ivory first. That was terrible. But anyway, yeah, if something comes up and I can't record it, well, I have a block of videos, so I can just upload them anyway. I mean, heck, technically I could write a macro and upload videos when I'm not around. So, and okay, Toku settled that very quickly. This is going to be an exercise in pain, I think, in terms of getting enough cities in time. Junker Lower Splat. I'm not actually sure, and I'm going to lose my scout. Not actually sure Junker Lower Splat's going to be my best option now. Let's get like 2 more warriors and then a settler. But yeah, 2920 BC, he's got his second city. He settled it straight towards me. That's going to be a little bit of an issue. I really don't like to have my capital exposed like that. But what can I do? He got in my face that quickly. And he is not the kind of thing you'd want to rush early in the game. I've tried it before. And especially if you're not aggressive, it tends to end poorly. And that's such a good tile he had. I would have had to go really early settler opening though. And okay, that's actually copper. So leave the copper there, and I'll improve that as soon as I can. What's next? Wheel and maybe pottery. Get some early cottages going in my capital. I do have 1 source of happiness. I'll have a 2nd source of happiness. Can probably claim at least 1 of the calendar resources. In fact, that's what I'll be doing with my next couple settlers, is just spamming out with my capital, just spamming out settlers. Yes. A little bit of help from the warriors here. And yeah, this is going to be a little bit messy, viewers. Definitely going to be a little bit messy. I'm not sure if I can get enough cities without war to win the game. So people might have to die, but Japan this early, pretty rough to have settled into my borders like that. And he's going to get close border tension. He's going to get all kinds of issues where he can ruin my day. Spamming a lot of units. He's like a 30 unit prob AI or something. I mean, he might even be one of the 35s. I forget exactly. But alright, let's get some chops going. Oh wow, I have some gems over here. And what is almost certainly going to be contested land. Oh, Julius Caesar is that close to me? Oh man. Looks like I better block this off for real, because it is the only land I'm going to get at this rate, other than the land to my immediate south as well. No, he settled that already too. So I can settle for the stone and maybe farm a couple tiles. It's such a bad city though. I'll send this guy down here to see if there's something else that can make it some more serviceable. But this is really bad. Really bad. Not actually sure that I want pottery now. Yeah, this soon. I might want to just settle a city right on the stone after I settle my blocker here, and ASAP the monument. And yeah, I got some copper there. So that's an okay city. It's really only will work a couple tiles before I stagnate it, but it'll do its job, which is blocking land. And wow. Just wow. Maybe I'll settle right on the stone and get started with pyramids and what have you. Let's see here. Do I have any animal husbandry resources in my immediate settling future? I do not. And I really don't want pottery then yet. I'll go with animal husbandry. I'll check out some strategic resource locations. And oh, thank God, it's not no barbed archers here. And alright, Lower Junker Splat. Yeah, I could go into the world builder to add archers to my barbarians, but the problem with doing that is it reveals the map, and I'm not sure which makes the game harder. Like accidentally having the knowledge or whatever. I can actually try for Stonehenge. Get some wonders going. I really think I'm going to have to make one of those wonder engine. No, no. If I want to make sure I get this city, I have to build it now. There's no screwing around here. What I do want to do then though is go with masonry, then animal husbandry though, because I don't have any age resources here, so I don't need it for that. And yeah, I'm getting barbed. But yeah, the barbs pick up archery pretty quickly, even if you don't add it to them. But maybe just as importantly, 2 more workers. Maybe just as importantly, like you don't get to see then who your AI opponents are right away, and I have pretty good peripheral vision, and I would probably get screwed over by that, like just running into seeing AIs. I mean, sometimes I add archery to the barbs anyway, but I'm not convinced that that's actually the harder thing to do compared to just not knowing. Plus, the barb cities, the AI can get them pretty quickly when they're guarded by warriors too, so it's kind of a mixed bag. Let's go ahead and chop here. So I got 1 settler there, 1 settler there. Definitely monument right away, work the oasis. I will whip a monument as soon as I get the chance. And yeah, I'll actually have the border prop in my capital before I can get the border prop in the other city, possibly. So, and before I can possibly get the border prop, well, hopefully you know what I meant. Nice, I hope Germany doesn't sneak one by me. Another monument first. Almost want a 3rd worker. And I did not click on a 3rd worker. Just keep chopping. I'm actually going to just chop here. I will do a little tile swap so I can get the chop counting for my non-capital city. Another chop. And I'll just fortify there. When I get a border prop, I can move the warrior over 1. And I'm playing a little bit risky with barbs, but the AI, again, I'm largely outsourcing a lot of that to the AI. And yep, Stonehenge goes early. I can't really say I was expecting to get it. And yeah, I can drop a road here. Yeah, a couple roads. And maybe even get a head start on the Great Wall. So I will do that. And pyramids. And I also have marble. So this can be a wonder spam game. I just be careful not to get caught with my pants down in wars. I am playing with the bug mod. Some of you guys might be asking that. Beyond the Sword on Unaltered gameplay. So if somebody has enough on their hands right now, it'll actually just show it here, which means that I don't have to check constantly. And that is a little bit less annoying for you guys, in my opinion. And I like that. I like that change. Anyway, yeah, actually I'm just going to drop a road here. That's probably good enough for now. Keep chopping the forests, or actually, well, yeah, now I'm going to chop it, because now I'm moving less return. I do want to get... Oh no! Yeah, I'm going to switch to slavery. I could whip a monument, or I could even, if I wanted to, whip a warrior right away. That is one of the benefits of slavery. Slavery, yay! Yeah, let's play safely here. I didn't want to, but how many times have I been punished for not playing safely? I've lost count. Which is unfortunate, but I just don't want to lose the city. And there are shenanigans nearby in terms of the barbarian forces. So combat 1, you get city defense. You get city defense because you're defending against barbarians. A whole rigmarole here. And here too, well, now I can't build warriors, which is kind of obnoxious, frankly. And I probably won't be able to get Great Wall. There's a chance, but probably not. I will try. I'll chop a lot for it. Maybe get lucky and Japan will. Attack me, or attack for that guy for me? No? Okay. Well, maybe. I'm gonna get my tile pillaged. Oh no. Wow. Okay. And I'll get it next turn unless somebody's already built it. No, I do get Great Wall. Very late Great Wall. I'm a little bit lucky there, I gotta say. That's fortunate. There's no way around saying that is fortunate. But okay, still nobody plotting war. And I have metal. Might want archery anyway. I unfortunately don't have any border hill cities. So that's kind of sub-ideal. Looks like I can drop a city there to take advantage of the fish. Can drop another city, like I guess here, or no, there's not one. Well, they're all one off the coast. I could put one here, but it's a little weaker. I guess I could chop into it right away. City there for the fish and rice, and possibly one down here. But with those 3 cities, I've got those 6. Yes, not 6 great cities, but if I wanted to, I can get national wonders. So that's fine. And yep, just chop the wonders out. This will also give me culture to annoy Tokugawa, which can be pretty fun to do. Do I have a monument here? I do. Okay. Actually, I'm going to build another worker here since I'm working unimproved tiles. And I'm definitely hamstringing myself to an extent by spamming out some wonders. But what can you do? Alright, I now have animal husbandry. Maybe I want writing even before pottery. I think that will work out for me better. Because right now I wouldn't use I'm not going to use cottages this game. Not a whole lot. Writing, I can get open borders with AI for some trade routes, and rep specialists, also very appealing to me. And yeah, let's whip the proper item this time. Get another warrior into position over here. Or actually, just let's go scout a little. And no, go that way. Mine the gold. I'll probably road the gold. I will build a walls. Fortunately, still nobody plotting war. Looking at the relations, nobody hates. Okay, Frederick is annoyed with somebody. Toku is annoyed with somebody, and that's about it. So those are the only 2 really that I'm kind of biased towards not worrying about, but we'll see. Just getting another chop here. And yeah, now I don't have to worry about bar pressure because I got the Great Wall, and that makes me immune to barbarians. Haha. I am so awesome. Yeah, another worker, get some farms here. This isn't going to be a great city, but it's doing its job. It is doing a very important job for me. And then, okay, that's annoying. Probably will spam out some axes from this city, which is already building a barracks, to take it. Because I kind of decided that this is going to be a production city before I even settled it. So I just have to make sure I beat the AI there, and I'll get that city at a possible discount, since I'm going to need defenses anyway in this game. Might as well. Alright, get some growth next turn. Reduce the pyramid build time by a little bit. I can't say I have a problem with that. Stupid barb cities. And yeah, oh, they're defended by warriors. See? Now I have to be careful because like a random barb chariot could easily take, or a random Toku chariot could easily take that. I will probably queue up to like a couple axes right after the pyramids then, and they killed me anyway. And try to pick that off before the AI can get it. And how many turns do I have until I have semi-secure borders? Not too many. If Frederick like settles back here or something, I'm going to have to declare on him. And that'll just be war, basically. I'm not going to have a choice. And I think it's about time to start building roads between my cities that don't have it. Well, basically just the one city. But yeah, this is not going to be an easy game. A lot of warmongers. I guess there isn't any like superpower techer. Like we don't have Yao of Portugal, or who else is really good? Mansa Musa or Darius or Willem to really speed up the tech rate and send techs all over the place. So we at least have that going for us, but Even so, not the easiest thing in the world. And I'm getting pyramids pretty quickly, so that's good. Definitely want a couple axes. Don't need too many axes though, because they're defending it with warriors. A little strange on Immortal, but that's how these world builder maps are. It's really not a lot you can do there. And I'll get a couple more workers and a settler then to finish taking my cities. Alright, we got that taken care of. I'll have roads soon. And as soon as I get writing, I'm opening borders with people. Still no one plotting war, as you can see. So that's good. None of this. We have enough on our hands right now. And I have the pyramids. So, representation. Very early start on that. I probably want to be settling a ton of specialists in the capital, and unlike the last game, that's going to make more sense. Definitely make more sense. It will. I'll be getting a representation boost on each of the specialists I settle, and so I'm going to want to really start on that. After the axes, workers, and settlers, probably going library, which I don't even access the libraries yet. So, yeah. All right, excellent. I'm going to finish the road first. Now I'm going to farm first and get the city to be decent. And as you can see, I have a border block for this territory back here now, so I can really worry about wonders first and setting up my economy actually. So I'm going to do that. Other than this city, which they can go attack, so I have to take care of that. Watch that one chariot's going to beat all 4 warriors or something. That would be just my luck. Nine happiness. Yeah, you can get a lot of happiness very quickly with representation and the coupled resources. And just continuing on here. Yeah, open borders. Actually, I want to open borders with everybody except for none. Well, actually, I can't yet. I thought I had writing, but actually, it's the AI that got writing before I did. Which is fine. That's fine. That's actually more along the lines of what I'm used to compared to like researching alphabet and nobody has writing yet. That's a little bit less common for me, but that's because that game was on Emperor. And it's not like Emperor's a super easy difficulty to people who are like new to the game or haven't played a lot. But when you're used to playing Immortal, like things seem so slow on Emperor, and that's true if you're used to Deity. Going back to Immortal too. I'm actually going to go aesthetics. I think they'll get to alphabet in a reasonable time period here, so I don't have to worry about that. And pottery, actually, no. I'll go pottery, and the reason I'm going pottery now is I have enough happiness cap to merit building granaries and growing the cities as soon as possible. And yeah, here now I want to open borders with everybody. Start getting the diplomatic bonuses for doing that. People who have religion and follow a missionary strategy will try to spread to me, so that's good. Probably Saladin is who I'm really going to be looking to getting religion from him. So I just want to set that up nicely. And yeah, let's look up the copper. Library. Yes, we'll run a library. I want some early GPP. I'm going to get some anyway. Probably either a spy or an engineer. Spy will be more likely because I built the Great Wall first. Oh well. Spy's not the best thing in the world, but I could try and steal from people. And why is this down? No, I clicked on it by accident. Very well then. Calendar's also a decent draw for me. I can get a wonder out of it, and I can get a couple happiness resources out of it, but I think the Great Library is a stronger play, especially since once I get aesthetics and trade it for alphabet, I will be able to see in plain detail everybody who can research and build the marble wonders. And when you have builder resources like this and not like just a completely asinine amount of good land, yeah, you really want to take advantage of the wonders. Wonders can be very strong. Probably can sneak in a couple workers after the library. Set up the capital properly. Okay, mine the copper. And don't need a road there yet. Don't need to chop that yet. I can pre-chop it. Haha, micro. And yeah. Now, rather than risking, because some of the AIs can backstab, quote unquote. Oh, I might be able to pick off the city too. Well, anyway, I'm gonna make some axes, and that'll defend me against like sudden attacks. Julius Caesar settling there is pretty good for me actually, because now Toku is gonna consider him a border guy as much as me. It's just gonna be a pain to deal with Toku, I think. I mean, when is it ever not a pain to deal with Toku? Seriously. I might be able to trade my copper for a good resource. But alright, we made some progress, some good progress in this first video. We got the pyramids and Great Wall. We have land blocked off for around 6 cities, maybe a 7th if I'm lucky. So a thumbs up if you like this video, thumbs down if you don't. I'll see you in the next part. Me and team signing off.